Hi everyone! Today I'm going to teach you how to make homemade mozzarella cheese. It's a very specific process, so make sure you pay attention. Raw milk works best for this recipe. UHT or treated milk will not work. Warm the milk on a low heat until it's very warm to touch. If it's too hot, the milk curds will split and form into cottage cheese. Add half a cup of vinegar. If your vinegar has been in the fridge, please take it out 1 or 2 hours beforehand to bring it to room temperature. Turn off the stove and let the curds form. Leave for 10 minutes. The curds will gather and form together. Remove the curds from the water and place them into a strainer. This water is so nutritious. You can give it to your plants after it's cooled, or you can even give it to your family and friends. You can drink it, add it to soups, add it to food. It's really good for you. Use a spatula to press out as much water as possible. Now we're going to use our hands to press out any remaining water. If there is any water left in your cheese, either it will break apart or it will go off so much quicker. It doesn't seem like this process takes a long time, but it took me about 5 to 6 minutes just to press out all the water. Fill a bowl with boiling water. You want the water to be enough to actually cover the cheese completely. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. The salt is to flavour the cheese, not to preserve it. Add the cheese ball to the water and use a spoon or use a ladle to just move it around a little. If you don't move it around, the cheese will begin to break apart. After submerging the cheese for about 10 seconds, remove it from the water and let it cool for a minute before shaping. So now we're going to start pulling and turning the cheese. It's still slightly stretchy, it's very hot, so be very careful. Pop it back in the water for about 10 to 12 seconds. We're going to keep repeating this process about 6 to 7 times until we get a very smooth mozzarella cheese. If you feel that the water isn't hot enough or the temperature of the water goes down, you can always top it up with some more hot water. You will notice as you keep going, around the 4th or the 5th time, the mozzarella cheese will become less stretchy because it's already been stretched quite a lot. When it becomes uniform and less bumpy, becomes smoother, you'll know that it's ready. The next step is really simple. You need to pour some ice cold water into a jug or a bowl, enough that will be able to submerge the cheese. Once you've placed the cheese inside the water, keep this in the fridge for 2 hours. You can store this cheese in the fridge in an airtight container or wrap it up in cling film. Seeing as this cheese has no additives and no preservatives, it will not last as long as mozzarella cheese that you get from the supermarket. It's best to use it the day that you make it or a couple of days afterwards. You can use this cheese on pizzas, in sandwiches, paninis, salads. Thank you for watching. I hope this video is what you were expecting and more. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe.